morning. The ceremony will begin momentarily. Please take your seats and silence all electronic devices. Good morning, staff, students, and family members. I am BM1 Seth Makula, Assistant Class Advisor for BMA RAP 2602, and I will be your Master of Ceremonies today. I ask that you please silence your mobile phones and other electronic devices. On behalf of Captain Ray and Training Center Yorktown, we would like to thank all the BMA school instructors. Without your commitment to these students, they would not be here today. We would also like to recognize the loved ones and guests in attendance for taking time to attend this important occasion. During this ceremony, please feel free to stand up and move about for photography. There are many rewarding and significant moments in every Coast Guard career. Today we will witness one of the most distinctive, advancement to Petty Officer. Third Class Petty Officer is the first pay grade, and enlisted member can wear collar devices. Petty Officers are also expected to take on a greater role as leaders within the Coast Guard. Would the audience please rise for the arrival of the official party? Chief Bosun's Mate Tristan Domholt, RAP School Chief and Class Advisor for RAP 2602. Chief Bosun's Mate Devin Smith, Assistant School Chief of Bosun's Mate A School. Master Chief Kyle Holbrook, Command Master Chief, Training Center Yorktown. Commander Erica Elfquin, Branch Chief, Boat Forces and Cutter Operations. Commander Victor Galgano, Chief, Training Division. And Captain Scott Ray, Commanding Officer, Training Center Yorktown. Guidon, post. Guidon bearer is Seaman Owen Munley.
Yeah.
BM RAP 2602, post. BM Rap 2602. Seats. Will the guests please be seated? The bosun's mate is the only enlisted rating that aspires to command. These graduates may someday be in command of their own cutter, station, or aids to navigation team. Along the way, they will do many things, including navigating cutters and small boats, protecting our marine environment, enforcing federal laws and treaties, conducting search and rescue operations, maintaining ports, waterways, and aids to navigation, defense operations, mentoring junior personnel, and managing a multitude of challenging and dynamic responsibilities. Bosun's Mate RAP stands for Rating Apprentice Program and was created in 2021. These students are able to attend the expedited Bosun's Mate A School RAP class because they are already qualified boat crew members. It's the first ever Agile A School. This program leveraged non-rated personnel with boat crewman qualifications, reducing training time from 14 weeks to 4 weeks, increasing the number of graduates by 36% and reducing the shortage a year and a half ahead of schedule. I would now like to welcome Chief Smith to say a few words.
Get my notes out here. Good morning, class. Good morning, Chief. There it is, the loud and authoritative roar of the bosun mate. Thank you, Captain Ray, members of the official party, family, and friends for joining us today on this special occasion. Also, I would like to recognize Master Chief Bosun Mate Michael Birch, United States Coast Guard retired. Master Chief Birch is the 15th Silver Ancient Mariner since the inception of the program in 1978. The Ancient Mariner title recognizes the officer or enlisted person with the earliest designation as a permanent cutterman and requires a minimum of 10 years sea time. Thank you, Master Chief, for joining us. I would also like to thank the BM Schoolhouse staff and class advisors. These members have gone above and beyond to mentor, guide, and instruct your loved ones over the past several weeks, making today possible. I would like to ask the advisors and the instructors in attendance today to please stand, and if the guests could please help me recognize their efforts with a round of applause. Thank you. Well, class, today will mark the end of your journey at Training Center Yorktown and the beginning of your journey as bosun mates and third-class petty officers in the United States Coast Guard. The staff and I are proud to send the Coast Guard's newest bosun mates into the fleet. But before we send you off to your next assignment, I have a few words of wisdom for you that I promised I'd keep short and sweet. Take ownership, lead by example, and be humble. First, practice ownership. As you step into your role as a leader in the Coast Guard, your true test in leadership lies in the depth of your accountability. The mission demands more than just managing tasks. It requires you to wholeheartedly own the human element, your team's development, their well-being, and the culture you create. You must shield your crew from blame. Internalize every failure and relentlessly drive solutions. Do not let excuses compromise your standard. Your ownership builds the trust necessary for your team to follow you with absolute confidence into any operational environment. Remember, never delegate blame. Always own the solution. Second, lead by example. Your team will not rise to the standards that you set on paper, but only the standard you personally demonstrate every single day. If you demand punctuality and attention to detail, your gear and readiness must be the benchmark. Your integrity, your work ethic, and your professional bearing are the measures by which your crew gauges its own performance. Your conduct in the face of adversity is a constant lesson. Be the standard you wish to see. consistently demonstrate excellence, and your crew will follow your lead. Finally, be humble. Understand that humility is the bedrock of true authority, not a sign of weakness. True leadership acknowledges that rank is never a proxy for knowledge. Be the leader who is fiercely curious and willing to learn from everyone, from the newest seaman to the most experienced petty officer. A good leader is always compelled to evaluate what has happened so they can apply what they've learned. When you seek advice and admit error, you foster an environment where expertise flows freely, leading to better, more informed decisions. Your crew will respect the leader who is humble enough to always seek improvement. And I can tell you already, now's the time for that moment you're all waiting for, your advancement. BM RAP 2602, attention. Ready, face. Lead out. Class, inboard, face, cover. I would now like to invite Commander Elfquin to reaffirm the enlisted oath prior to the advancement.
Thank you, Chief. All uniformed personnel, attention to oath. BMA RAP, class 2602. Please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States against all enemies, foreign and domestic, that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same, and that I will obey the orders of the President of the United States and the orders of officers appointed over me according to regulations and the Uniform Code of Military Justice. So help me God. At this time, we would like to invite anyone who will be participating in the pinning of collar devices to please join us by standing by your graduate. Please do not start the pinning process until Captain Ray reads, "I do appoint them bosun mates in the United States Coast Guard." Captain Ray, would you please join me at the podium to read the advancement certificate?
All right, good morning, everyone. Great to be with you again this morning. And just a quick another note that Commander Elfquin said, when you hear me say I do appoint, that'll be your cue to begin. Okay, uniformed personnel, attention to advancement. To all who shall see these presents, greetings. Know ye that reposing special trust and confidence in the fidelity and abilities of these Coast Guardsmen, I do appoint them bosun mates in the United States Coast Guard to rank as such from the 21st day of November, 2025. These appointees will therefore carefully and diligently discharge the duties of the grade to which appointed by doing and performing all manner of things thereunto pertaining. And I do strictly charge and require all personnel of lesser grade to render obedience to appropriate orders. And these appointees are to observe and follow such orders and directions as may be given from time to time by superiors acting according to the rules and articles governing the discipline of the Armed Forces of the United States of America. Given under my hand at Yorktown, Virginia, this 21st day of November, 2025. Congratulations, everyone.
Congratulations. Will the guests please be seated? Thank you, members of the official party. BMA Rap 2602, ready, face, forward, march. Class, seats. We would now like to present some special recognition awards. Commander Elfquin and Chief Smith, would you please come forward to assist me in recognizing these individuals? Petty Officer Freeman, front and center. The first award is the Academic Excellence Award. This student had the highest overall academic average of 99%. Thank you, Commander. Captain Ray, will you please join us for the presentation of the last award? Petty Officer Lozano, front and center. The last award is the Leadership Excellence Award. This student demonstrated superior qualities, leading by example and helping to guide and influence others. Thank you, Captain Ray and Chief Smith. Now Petty Officer Lozano will address the class.
Morning, everyone. First, I want to say thank you for coming. I was given this opportunity, and the first thing I thought to myself is, what are going to be the struggles? What am I going to have to overcome? What am I going to have to learn? And some were expected, some were not, but I could talk about what was hard, what was easy, what I had to learn. I want to talk about what the opportunity I got to see. The shipmates that got together, laughed with each other. We got 100% in this class. We lost no shipmates. We can graduate saying we left no one behind. We were only able to accomplish that through determination by our shipmates. We pushed each other, always. We studied together, late nights. I saw some of you guys go to the class 8 p.m., going there, studying, drawing out lights, learning rules. And that's why we passed. Because we pushed each other, we laughed together, and now we can leave here with some of us being close friends, some of us having new adventures. But I'm always happy and proud that I was y'all's class leader. Thank you guys for giving me the opportunity to say that.
Thank you, Petty Officer Lozano. The time has come to recognize one last accomplishment for RAP 2602. We will now present the graduation certificates. BM RAC 2602, attention. Ready, face. First row, lead out. Captain Ray and members of the official party, may I have your assistance with the presentation of the graduation certificates. Each student will announce their name and their new assignment.
BM3, Isaiah Anderson, returning, Station Cleveland Harbor, Cleveland, Ohio.
BM3 Peyton Bell reporting to Station Key West, Florida.
BM3 Kirkland Bond returning to Station Marathon, Florida.
BM3 Charles Brooks returning to Station Indian River Inlet, Rehoboth Beach, Delaware.
BM3 Braden Birch reporting to AIDS Navigation Team Pensacola, Florida.
BM3 Shayna Carter returning to Station Portsmouth Harbor and Newcastle, New Hampshire.
BM3 Blake Cottrell returning to Station Cleveland Harbor, Cleveland, Ohio.
BM3 Connor Derby reporting to the Coast Guard Cutter Cleat, New Haven, Connecticut.
BM3 Jake Ellis returning to Station Port Canaveral, Cape Canaveral, Florida. BM3 Josh Fletcher reporting to the Coast Guard Cutter Axe, Morgan City, Louisiana.
BM3 Calvin Gernert reporting to Station Grand Isle, Louisiana.
BM3 Rita Gelwall, returning to Station Isla Mirada, Florida.
BM3 Ethan Heller, reporting to Station Sault Ste. Marie, Michigan.
BM3 Anthony Jablonski, reporting to Boat Forces Unit, U.S. Virgin Islands, St. Thomas.
BM3 Anna Keller, returning to Station Destin, Florida.
BM3 Jimmy King, reporting to Station Montauk, New York.
BM3 Colby Knox, reporting to Coast Guard Cutter Kennebec in Portsmouth, Virginia.
BM3 Brooklyn Conriff, reporting to Station Tybee Island, Savannah, Georgia.
BM3 Brendan Cray, returning to the United States Coast Guard Station Duluth in Duluth, Minnesota.
BM3 Thomas Linsky, returning to Station New York, Staten Island, New York.
BM3 Matthew Lozano, reporting to Station Niagara, Youngtown, New York.
BM3 Trevor Freeman, returning to Station Freeport, Freeport, Texas.
BM3 Juan Geraldo Marin Luna, returning to the Station New York, Staten Island, New York.
BM3 Matthew Mir Tahiri, reporting to Station Sturgeon Bay, Wisconsin.
BM3 Chris Bittler, reporting to Coast Guard Cutter Calhoun, Charleston, South Carolina.
BM3 Eric Moody II, returning to 8th Navigation Team Duluth, Duluth, Minnesota.
BM3 Sean Nyland, returning to Coast Guard Station San Diegos, Maryland.
BM3 Pierce Park, returning to Station St. Petersburg, Florida.
BM3 Daniel Fippen, reporting to Aegis Navigation Team Jacksonville Beach, Florida.
BM3 Ramos Rodriguez, returning to Station New York, Staten Island, New York.
BM3 Christian Isaac Resendez, reporting to Coast Guard Station South Padre Island, Texas.
BM3 Connor Roylance, reporting to Coast Guard Station Almirada, Florida.